you ready? Well, we had a little run out. It's pretty cold. It's gray. Here, I opened that back window. I just needed to get some sunlight in this house, even if it is gray, because it's been so cold. I've kept the curtains closed. So, good morning. I should say brunch. Good brunch. Good brunch time. I just wanted to hop on here because I didn't want to mess with making a recording. I don't have enough time with that, and I really wanted to say hello. I've been so busy. I've had a pleasant visit. Excuse me. More than pleasant. I just had a wonderful time with my friend that came in from out of town, and just so grateful they were able to swing through into Tennessee. They love traveling, and I used to. I just don't anymore. So I'm so glad she came to visit me instead of me having to go to visit her this time. I'll go to her next time. Oh my God, it was so nice. Oh, just hang out and play cards. Hi, Nightflower. Oh, I haven't seen you in ages. I think you were on here a long time ago. I'm not sure. But hello and welcome. I'm going to do a reading real quick to help me focus. I did a little reading earlier, but it was out of a different 12-step group. February 1st. I think it's February. Yay! Aw, well, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't been live for a long time. I kept thinking I was going to start doing it on a regular basis, and I never got into that rhythm because of my level of privacy, excuse me, so low that sometimes I have to get off really quick. Okay, I'm going to focus for just a sec. I'm going to tell you how I am. Hold on. You ready? I'm going to read it. This is the book if you ever care to get it. Now, you don't have to ever want to lose weight or anything. It's about recovery, and is the message good for us? Hi, KK, NC. Okay, there's a bunch of messages there. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this. To be successful, some overeaters or gamblers or people who drink too much or what have you need strong motivation to put each day on a positive path. Quit. Hey. He got a little injury on his paw, and I'm trying to treat it, but I have to keep catching him if he's licking. So I'm going to put this over here a little bit. If he starts licking, say something. Okay. So each day they perform a ritual of beginning, an inspirational reading, a supportive telephone call to another addict or compulsive behavior partner, a prayer. For me, it's been a time with my dog as well. Develop your own ritual to put action in every day. Each morning, seek a balance between what the world demands of you and what you must do for yourself. What do you want to accomplish today? You can make anything happen. The choice is and has always been yours. To strengthen that belief, exercise your positive mental attitude. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Today, develop a positive ritual for starting each day. You are taking charge. You are setting goals. I will make a good beginning. I will exercise my positive mental muscles. You know, that's a good reminder, because even those of us who've been doing some of these things for, hi everybody, have been practicing these things for a very long time, can get off track sometimes because we get tired, we get anxious, We get sick and tired. Sick and tired. We get sick. And sometimes we get mad. I know a lot of my negative behaviors will stem from me just being mad. I don't like, I don't know, I was born with a personality that is prone to be rebellious. Oh, this is hot chocolate. I pour some coffee, put a couple spoons of hot chocolate, and a piece of peppermint candy, and then I use my little whipper to foam it up a little bit, stir it up, and it's very yummy. Yes. So, hi, Night 88. I'm doing pretty good. Hi, Grandma. Aw, how sweet is that? The thing is that when we're tired, usually our base personality will come up. And that means we can easily be angry. So think of HALT, H-A-L-T, or stop, right? HALT, hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Any of those 4 things, and you can change those words up, add your own acronym if you want to. What happens is if we get too hungry, some of us get that, what's it called? Well, usually, just think, if you're real tired, wore out emotionally, physically, what happens? Like some people become whiners. I'm not saying that's anybody of you. I'm just saying some people become whiners, and that means they're self-centered and they want their needs met, right? Some people like me, I get impatient. It's like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Let's get this done. And I get commanding. And that can be pretty self-centered. Is I want my needs met right now. What's taking you so long? Oh, I wanted it yesterday, basically. You know, it's you're my oh, and you start talking a lot. See, now here, that's wisdom. It looks like somebody is calling Wendy here today, and my mom have our tights on to stay warm. Night 88. I'll tell you what. I get it. I have my fleece breeches on too. It's cold out. So what happens is when we get I love that you said you talk a lot. Here's one of the things that happens. Sometimes what happens when we think we're not going to get our needs met, we're afraid to say, I wish I could get my needs met right now. Would you help me get my needs met? Instead of having the guts to say that, what we'll say instead is, we'll chit-chat a lot. We'll talk around. People say, quit beating around the bush and just say it. We don't think we're beating around the bush. We think we're explaining ourselves. But we're so tired, we're thinking of all the ways this cobweb of thoughts, because we're tired, it's harder to get from straight A to B. For some of us, to get to A to B takes strength and discipline and maturity, you know, in our mature mind. And when we're tired, we're not always in our mature mind. That's so interesting to me. I am going to put on some foundation, believe it or not. That's what I came here for. So, so hungry, we haven't eaten all day. We can act out. angry. Now, you want to replace the word angry. A lot of people go, well, I don't get angry, because their vision of someone who's angry can be quite ugly. So I'm not talking about just having a rage attack. I'm talking about frustration, aggravation, impatience, that kind of thing. Because when we're feeling vulnerable, when we're feeling like our needs aren't getting met, and we're hungry, we're not stopping to take care of ourselves, we start getting this frustration. Now you put H plus A, hungry and A. Stop, Frankie. Enough. The tolerance level for just everyday things starts getting weird. And matter of fact, some of the people who experienced COVID in a nightmarish way might understand that there was just so many things going on, so many things not going on. Now, that's an extreme example. But some of us, especially with childhood trauma that hasn't been steadily worked on to be resolved. Thank you. I like it. This was a gift from Janice. I just love it. She mailed it to me, and that's the sweetest thing. So that we're going to be easily triggered, right? Off topic, but I really like that headline. Thank you, Janice. Oh, what's wrong with me? Yes, I use them all the time. Matter of fact, I think you commented one time that night flower. Oh, thank you, 88. I think you commented one time that you thought the two smaller ones looked better on me. I use these usually on camera or if I'm working. And I know, I think she got them from Amazon. And it came with a package of 5. But I used the ones that have larger zigzags in the bathroom to hold my hair back when I'm washing my face or something. Thank you. Yeah, I really like these. So I'm very lucky. So then the lonely part. A lot of people think that loneliness is, oh, you know what? I hardly ever use eyebrow pencils or lip pencils. But I have decided to experiment just for fun. And I went to Dollar General and got several, several different things. Just because I have not been shopping. I took my credit card off of, thank you. I took my credit card off of Temu, so I couldn't buy anything. Because I was so compelled to just buy some things, especially purses. I really wanted to buy about 10 purses, see if I liked them. If I didn't, send them back. But I've been so busy. I was like, I don't need that mess. And so I kind of processed it, and I thought, you know what? I just need to take my credit card off of there. Plus, I was doing my taxes and realized that I mixed up my credit cards to where I was using one credit card in several different places I shouldn't have. So I reorganized my credit cards. So that really helped. My taxes next year, since I've been pretty steady the last several years, my taxes should be so easy to do next year. I could probably start doing them myself and sending them in myself with H&R Block for $100 instead of paying almost $7. But I don't know if any of y'all have ever been audited. They can be such jerks. And stop. What is your problem? Oh, he's just been a little whiny. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. He thinks he's lonely. Stop. He thinks he's lonely because I'm not paying attention to him. See, I wish I had the guts to get lip tattoos and eyeliner tattoos. That's what I would. That was the vibration. Come here. Good boy. That whining, he will do that. Come on, jump. Come on, jump. Jump. So it kind of, because he gets locked in on barking, or he'll get locked in on that whining, and I have, I call it trauma ears, to where, but I got a hearing test, and they're like, oh, you have hearing issues. It's where I know, I love my dog. Frankie, come on, jump. Come on, jump. Jump, come on. Oh, God, look at all this mud you brought in. Come on. Oh, my gosh, what a mess. You're such a boy. Now here comes Molly. Let's see. So, lonely. Oh, I think he was about a year or two. Got him from the Humane Society. He was a year or two old. They didn't know for sure. They thought, so they said, we're going to cut it in the middle. But I have never had a dog the actual age that the Humane Society have said. This is my 4th dog from the Humane Society. But he is a lot puppy. So I'm sure he's under 5. I've had him for 2 years now. 2 years in March. Oh, yep. Yep. I love that dog. Oh, okay. So, the deal is, lonely can be tricky. Lonely doesn't always mean, oh no, I want to, it's just so heartbreaking when they don't last forever. We love our dogs, don't we? And that's actually, lonely is why I got him, because I'm an introvert normally. And I just did not feel comforted, especially when my spouse is ill and I don't have someone to just chit-chat with, because I love to chit-chat. It's different than nervous talking. It's kind of how I process things. It's how I release, small tensions. Just, because we gather daily stress just living. Sometimes the same things that help us when we're very stressed are the same thing. Come on, jump. Come on, baby. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Just don't whine. That's all. That's all I ask. Just don't whine. Sometimes the same things that help us on a daily basis help reduce our stress. So if chit-chatting helps me, and being able to cuddle up helps me, any lipstick really, then sometimes that's the same thing that will help me if I'm really stressing out over something and need a mini vacation. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes I just need a body. No lick. Come here. Come here. Come. Good boy. Good boy. You're my baby. I need to spray his foot again. I put peroxide in a bottle and spray it and try to watch that he's not licking it. I put Neosporin on it last time he was doing that and different things like that, but licking, licking, licking. Little burger head. You can't just put a Band-Aid on him. I wonder if there's any way. I wonder if I should buy him some booties, some dog booties or baby booties. So when something like this happens, I can just lather him up with that Neosporin, put the booty on, and Velcro it around. And it's not bad enough, I don't think, to get out all the gauze and medical tape. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Okay, so anyway, the lonely part. See, I'm all over the place. When we're lonely, it can come out in little ways. Sometimes we're not just lonely for conversation or hugs or sex or a partner with activities. Sometimes it's that indescribable, that little itch that just can't get scratched. 88. Guy, when I get stressed, I love wearing hosiery. It's fun and relaxing. Hope that don't sound weird. Haha. You know what, 88? No. It's unusual for mainstream male behavior, maybe. But here's the thing. It's not as weird for me to hear it because I don't know if you're probably too young to know who Joe Namath is. He was a famous football player, and he was also famous not just because he was such a great football player at the time. He was handsome. He was on all the magazines, and they made a big deal out of him wearing hose, pantyhose. And it was like he was wearing them for all kinds of reasons. They made him feel good. He wore them under his uniform. So maybe, you could wear them under your slacks or your jeans sometimes too, if you're feeling like you're going into a high stress situation. That's one of the things that, we all could try to find something. Like some people put rocks in their pockets, right? Or they wear their lucky bracelet, or have a necklace they never take off. No, thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Flower, for jumping in there. Sketching can be very relaxing. You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, I find it wonderful that you were able to find, love you too, honey. I really appreciate you being here. It's reciprocal, believe me. So, as a matter of fact, this is the first time, I'm going back to me, of course. This is the first time that I am using an eyebrow pencil since the 70s or 80s, because everything looked so orange on me. So this is kind of fun. So anyway, and then there's hungry, angry, lonely, and then there's tired. Sometimes tired can be tricky. It's not always, that's sweet. I like playing with it. What's that? Let me try on her pantyhose. I fell in love with them. Okay. Well, how old are you, 88? I'm just curious. I think I have asked you before, because I think you've been here before. I just don't want to throw out an age and be wrong. So if you want to throw that, you're in your 20s. I was thinking that you were pretty young. I think it's wonderful, as young as you are. I know you probably don't always feel young. And when I was your age, I thought it was offensive that, you know, it was like that ageism thing. How dare you say I'm young? But relatively speaking, is all I'm saying. Well, you can try makeup. The thing is, makeup's not permanent. Makeup is something you can do in the privacy of your own home. And then, especially because I used to do image consulting, and so there are a lot of people who they'll find a couple things with makeup. And I can tell you, for instance, if you go to a department store, make an appointment so they have time for you. And 20-year skin, I don't know how dark your skin is or how pale your skin is, but mine was hard to match because I was so light complected. I would look cute with my hose. Well, I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, I had to go to the Clinique counter to get matched with makeup. And then I could take it to the drugstore to get matched up better. Okay, so anyway, then hungry, angry, lonely, tired. There's different types of tired. There's physically tired from working, and I like that. I like that, and that's why I work in my yard, because my work is sitting all the time. So when I get out in the yard and get physically tired, it feels really good. Hey, come, bring it. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Well, I've got a housemate who, hi Mama, who likes to snack. So I need to give my puppy a treat. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. Jump. Good boy. Sorry about that. Every once in a while I get a little, some people, if they don't know what it is, it feels like, same, but I try to swim. Oh, good. I work from home, so I'm sitting a lot too good. So, tired. Sometimes we show tired and we can recognize it. The more you get to know yourself, the more you can recognize if your tiredness is the physical. I call that a healthy tired. If you're not like physically killing yourself, I call it a healthy tired. And it's a nice feeling, actually. But when it's a mental tired, an emotional tired, right? A mental tired is from working all day, using your brain, and you're just like, oh my God, I need to play a video game to cleanse my palate to get on to the next thing. That's mental tired. Emotional tired is when your feelings are kind of hurt and this disappointment, confusion, that's more emotional tired. And that is, and that is where, as you get to know yourself, you get to decide what things to experiment with. to replenish, That's where you want to focus on, is what can I do to replenish? What color is this? Oh, that's the one I wanted to try. Wah. I'll try that next time. I'm going to try this right now. Okay, I accidentally used my eyeliner on my eyebrows. That just shows you how sophisticated I am with my makeup. I know some people can do this and they kind of make it kind of a big deal. And it's because they're artists. I'm not an artist, so I'm just like, I try to feel it. I know where my eyelashes are, and I want it down in my eyelashes more than anything, because it makes your eyelashes look thicker. And that's what I meant about, like, when I was doing image consulting, thanks for reminding me, is that some males, whether they're more feminine, in the middle of femininity and masculinity, or they're more masculine, it doesn't always have anything to do with that. It has to do with image and how they feel like they're projecting themselves. Studies have done that people who wear eyeliner are more easily trusted by most people. Why, I don't know. But they're more easily, people feel more comfortable, easier. That's why, I don't know if you know this, you can Google it, but back in the day, Starbucks employees were all, it was mandatory they wear eyeliner. True thing. Mm-hmm. That's true. So, anyway, there were a lot of guys that I have taught, and some people who were experimenting with their sexuality, and some women who were tomboys or trying to figure out just how tomboyish they were going to be and still get their needs met. So anyway, very often, just this, not this much, but just the slightest bit of eyeliner just in the eyelashes and a little bit of mascara and a nude, just barely there lip gloss, especially if you want to touch it here, here, and here. And sometimes instead of eyeshadow, just the tiniest bit of that lip color. And I mean something really sheer like this. If you're tomboy, or if you're more masculine, see this? Even if you use a lot, you can just really, it just barely gives, see that? See that color different? It just barely gives dimension. Hi, babe. Get it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Good boy. Oh, I love my boy. Yay. Whee. Where'd it go? There it is. So, yeah, makeup is fun. I would love to put on my face. Someone did my makeup once and it really looked good. See, then ask yourself what's holding you back. One of the things that I do is I put on makeup every single day, whether I want to or not. I mean, very seldom do I not put on makeup. That's the truth. And that's because, now I'm not saying you try on makeup every single day. I'm just saying, if you're home, working from home, I don't know if there's any reason, unless you're on videos a lot at 20. I don't know what you're doing, but you can always do the eyeliner, just a thin, just really in there, and just barely smudge it so that it's not obvious straight line. I've had to really work on that because I love a dramatic eyeliner, but and then, I mean, just try it. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can wear makeup. There's a wonderful book called Getting to I Do. And it has a test in it that it's one of the best kept secrets, my goodness. But it can help you figure out just where you are on the scale of femininity and masculinity. Nobody has to be gay or trans or whatever, fill in the blank, to explore just how feminine or masculine they are. Turns out that I'm straight. Which was another story. I'll tell you sometime about that. But it also turns out that I'm fairly masculine in my personality. So if I were going to partner up with a particular type of person that I thought I wanted, I had to adjust my sales on some things. If I wanted to attract a certain kind of clientele, I needed to adjust my sales on a few things. Well, remember to ask your mom which makeup you can borrow. Because 88, there are some makeup items that I don't want to share. I mean, unless it's an emergency, which there's not a makeup emergency. But there are certain things that I'm happy to share. Very happy to share. And I think it's respectful. I think there's certain things, males, depending on where you're on that scale, are very protective about certain things. They're like, well, I don't know if I want you borrowing that or not. You know, like certain tools, their motorcycle, their truck, that kind of thing. And for women, they don't care at all about certain things. Like tools, their motorcycle, their truck. Most of the time. But just like tools are important to men, males, masculine males, feminines, their makeup's important to them. And because they know their tools, like eyeliner, mascara, it's around your mucus. And if there's any bacteria in it at all, at least if you get a pink eye, you know it came from you. If someone borrows it and you get pink eye, you don't feel the same. You know, like if I break a beautiful vase, which I don't have any anymore, but if back when I had collectibles or a lot of knickknacks, if I broke it, I'd be like, oh my God, totally different feeling than if somebody else broke it. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's just a girl thing, I think. I don't know. Some people don't mind learning that at all. Like I think foundation can make our skin look so much healthier if you don't do anything else. And there's so many, yeah, if your mom has some foundation, she probably won't care about that either.